Story of accomplishment. A Virginia State University grad is heading to Columbia University on a full scholarship. But it's what the Richmond native overcame that makes his story worth sharing with you tonight. Sarah Bloom reports in this week's RVA Parenting.
This is one incredible young man, and Richmond has a lot of reasons to be proud of him. He's a former Armstrong High School student, and by the way, he says that's the best high school in Richmond. He's a recent Virginia State University student, and those were the easy parts. This man has had every obstacle thrown his way, and he is still landing at the very top.
So you're an Ivy League student. How does that feel?
This is something I've been fighting for years. It's always my dream to kind of go to Ivy League. So it honestly hasn't hit me, and I don't think it's going to hit me until I kind of step foot on campus.
Kyle Jacobs has never been to campus, actually, but he's headed to a prestigious fellowship program at Columbia next year on a full scholarship.
I just feel like all my hard work paid off, and all the time that people kind of invested into be paid off as well.
Jacobs studied agriculture at VSU, and he'll study sustainability at Columbia.
I might end up working with like a social impact fund that uses sustainable technology to, solve the world's problems.
And Jacobs would be a remarkable fit for that. The young man overcame homelessness, foster care, abuse, and even the juvenile system to stand where he stands today.
My mom was really physically abusive and mentally abusive. My dad was more physically abusive. And when I was living with him, he kind of beat me to a point where I was so upset, and I went to school, and they immediately called social services.
Next was foster care, and not long after that, juvenile detention.
I stayed in my room for 23 hours of the day, only came out for one. Hated every second of it, but the good thing that I did do was read.
He read Twilight, Harry Potter, James Patterson, going from a below grade level reading level when he entered the system to a collegiate level when he left. He got into college at VSU, only to struggle to pay rent.
Ended up living in my car for a while.
Then an abandoned house for a year and a half, and still he got an internship, faced racism, and then decided this could not be his story.
I kind of sat down and I kept trying to wonder why, all these things were happening to me. So, after that, I kind of figured out early that life wasn't fair, and that it's up to us to kind of shape our lives to be what we want it to be.
Jacobs went to VSU, built his village of support, and worked toward an incredible future.
I knew that I had to go back and finish my degree.
He's headed to Columbia in August. And Kyle Jacobs, we couldn't be more excited for you.
And Kyle said something really important, that when some people go through trauma, they don't talk about it and they don't get help. He hopes people watching this story seek help if they need it, so they can go chase those big goals just like he did. On your side for RVA Parenting, I'm Sarah Bloom.
Wow, truly an inspiration.